Brother, this guy is a piece of fucking shit. And I'm so glad this shit came out because I don't feel bad at all no more, bro. Because of the way that he tried to throw me under the bus for trying to expose a fucking pedophile, man. And look, he makes his fucking PFP a picture of him and his son just to hurt people's fucking hearts. Stop using that poor innocent fucking kid as your scapegoat to your pedophilic acts, dude. Are people not thinking? The only piece of information I'll give you now is he's lying through his teeth when he said he didn't know. But there's so much more, and I have proof of a lot of it. This is the guy that gave me the school name. He went to school with these girls. This guy gave me their names. I have everything. I went to the same high school as the girl. I remember her posting stories with him in the club at NYC.
Alright guys, now I promise that my channel isn't purely about Faze drama, but I keep making videos on the topic because there's constantly new info being released. Now I thought that this drama would die down. I really thought that Faze reign might have been exaggerating, and I didn't think that the iceberg would really get deeper. But I'm not gonna lie, Faze temper is absolutely cooked based on the information Rain currently has, and that's what we're going to be getting into today. So Faze Rain has gotten in contact with the witness of that devious act that Temper did, which I discussed in my previous video. Now enough yapping from me, here's the clips.
To get everybody to speak on this, but I first needed to show all the evidence and conversations I've had. Brother, this guy is a piece of fucking shit. And I'm so glad this shit came out because I don't feel bad at all no more, bro. Because of the way that he tried to throw me under the bus for trying to expose a fucking pedophile, man. For me trying to do that, trying to throw me under the bus like I did something wrong, bro, is so fucking wrong. You can even see it. Before I even get into this, let me show you guys what this dude changed his fucking Twitter to. What is his whole hook been this whole time? My son, my son, my son. Just to guilt trip everybody, bro. And then look, he makes his fucking PFP a picture of him and his son just to hurt people's fucking hearts. Stop using that poor innocent fucking kid as your scapegoat to your pedophilic acts, dude. So look at the DM. This is a DM I saw somebody tweet about in 2024, probably a month before this. I saw him tweet about someone in Faze having a threesome with two 16-year-olds. And I couldn't believe what I was reading. I was like, what are the chances that I read something like that? It has to be the same person. But anyways, this is October 7th, 2024. This is moments after Tommy threatened to off himself if I ever expose this shit. Just letting you guys know that. This is moments after Tommy threatened to off himself if I ever spoke up against this. And also, somebody made a great point to me. He said he tried to lie and say I blackmailed him. Okay, if I blackmailed you, what would I blackmail you for? Who's the person you're talking about? Bro, LMFAO, can you say it so I know you actually know, but I feel like there's no way you don't know. Tell me the letter their name starts with. I really don't want to get involved in drama and something that happened 6+ years ago, even though it was fucked. Well, hang on. It was not 6 years ago. I found out last year and he told me it was a year ago from then, max 3. Okay, but now we found out after talking to both parties, it did happen in 2019. Tommy must actually be that fried. He wasn't able to tell the difference between 2022 and 2019, or he did it twice. Or he did it in 2022 and he did it in 2019. That I don't know. And then he said a 16 and a 17-year-old, which by the way, I'm not even sure if this is true. We're about to get to this. But technically, by law, it was legal, I believe, in the state, but technically not because they were drunk. You probably know, but in America, it's illegal to have sex with anyone under 21 under the influence of anything. I said, Faze owner, question mark? He said, owner, question mark? No, but that's as far as I'll go. I don't want to get involved. No problem, G. Appreciate you. Super fucked up. Okay. I later saw him confirm on Twitter that he said he didn't invite the girls under drama related with us. So it confirmed to me 100% that he was talking about Tommy. COVID. I talked to two separate people, the guy that was with him and the people that were in her class that saw all these Instagram stories go up when she was with Tommy. And Tommy used to follow them on Instagram. And I actually, after he said them, like, wait, he did say that. He did say that he followed them on Instagram. I completely forgot. Because I was so focused on the main details, I forgot about the Instagram part of it. So I asked both of them separately, was this post or pre-COVID? Both of them said pre-COVID. So this happened in 2019. The guy who's with Tommy has proof of the date. He has proof that it was 2019 because, listen, I did not want anything bad to happen to Tommy and go to jail or whatnot, but because of the way that he has tried to throw me under the bus for just trying to expose all the bullshit that he did, brother, I want you to face the full extent of the law. I do. I am pressing charges. I am doing everything above because this man needs to pay. This man needs to pay for what he did. I also gave him an opportunity to go public and admit what he's done before I do it for you. I can fully confirm it happened pre-COVID 2019. You there? I was actually sleeping at this point, but I mentioned before that 454. And I have proof of that too. But to be honest, I know everything, but I don't know if I want to talk. I want to because I can't afford to have my name in the middle of a lawsuit and he has some lawsuit going on. The only piece of information I'll give you now is he's lying through his teeth when he said he didn't know. But there's so much more and I have proof of a lot of it. So I pray, brother, you come forward as it's the right thing to do. I pray that you come forward and come on my stream or just make a public statement. Fuck my stream. Just make a public statement and expose this guy for the scumbag he is. This is the guy that gave me the school name. He went to school with these girls. This guy gave me their names. I have everything. I went to the same high school as the girl. I remember her posting stories with him in the club at NYC. My friends and I all flamed him in our group chats because we knew she was in the 9th grade, which is crazy. I hope she's not in the 9th grade. She posted the sunrise at 6 a.m. next day from his penthouse view. Okay. 9th grade would make her like 15, stop lying. Not lying. I was a senior and these girls were all younger and yeah, there's a chance she was 15. It was years ago. And I never knew her age, only the age of the two friends she went with who were 16, 17. By the way, the two friends were a grade older, so yeah, she was 15 or newly 16. Okay, and then this is a group chat conversation of him and his friends in an iMessage group chat. Yo, wasn't this the motherfucker chilling with that one blonde girl from our high school when she was like 16 or 17? I think that's the name. I think that's the name that he gave me. I'm trying to like read it because of what I know. Forgot her name. If this isn't about her, then he's been getting duped by these underage girls for a minute now. I remember, it's definitely about her, LMAO. Obviously, these guys are just kids and they don't understand the magnitude of this situation because, they're still young. Damn, do you think he knew their age prior? Bro, you could take at least one look at them and tell they were 16, or at least underage. Also, everybody needs to ask, if he found out they were all minors next day, why did he follow her on IG and stay following her for weeks? My friends and I would see him in her follower list. Drunk at 21 Club, 21 Plus Club. By the way, it's all a lie that his lawyers have advised him to say to have plausible deniability. They are telling him to say it was a 21 plus club. They are telling him to say it was 17 and he wasn't aware of the age. Brother, let's pretend you are my friend. Let's pretend you are my friend and you have told me that you've now had a threesome with two 16-year-olds. Would you wait 2 years till it went public in order for you to say, I didn't know? Or would you constantly, and I mean constantly, reiterate the fact that you didn't know their age if you truly were innocent? Did that one okay? So I DM'd him. I followed him and DM'd him. Yo, you're not trolling. It's like I put 100,000% true. Bro, it's 10,000% true. 3 girls, New York City Club, 2018. Well, he got 2018 wrong. It was 2019. He's actually unsure if it was 2018 or 19, but based on both sides, it's 2019 for sure. Especially because the person that was with Tommy is certain it's 2019. I'm assuming he has a photo with Tommy at that club, so he's just looking through the timestamp of the photo, which tells him it's 2019. And my boys and I were all Faze fans, so we thought it was crazy when we all went to the girls' IG followers and saw the verified Faze Temper account. All 5 of my friends vividly remember laughing and sharing the story and the screenshots, but don't have any of those screenshots anymore. And also, I know you might be like, why are they laughing about it? Well, because they're high school kids and they don't understand the magnitude of well, at that time, I guess if it was 2019, Tommy was born in 93, so he would have been 26 years old. Okay, he would have been 26 years old when this happened. So he's not 29. I guess when he told me it was 2022 that it happened, he would have been 29. But now, since it's 2019, he would have been 26 years of age, okay? All 5 of my friends vividly remember laughing and sharing the story and screenshots, but don't have any of those screenshots anymore. Also, I have a nice paying job and I'm on a burner, so I don't get anything from my name dropping and helping you. So I'm honestly even reluctant to continue this conversation unless you can ensure my anonymity.
So yeah guys, this is absolute madness. If Faze Rain gets cold hard evidence of what Temper did, which he said is out there, then bro, Temper might be neck deep in some hot water. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did say it's weird that Rain protected Temper for a year. However though, we're not just gonna gloss over these heavy allegations on Faze Temper just because Faze Rain delayed him exposing this. Contrary to what Temper said, this event did not take place in 2022. It happened pre-COVID in 2019. And this dude apparently twisted the story and said that he did not know their ages, which is completely untrue. And on top of that, Faze Temper keeps using his son as a shield to avoid accountability. And I do feel bad for the son, but bro, what's currently happening is called the consequences of your actions. I know everyone is wrong here, mostly Temper, but using your son to cover up these acts is truly diabolical. The gaslighting has reached new levels, and I don't even use that word. I just learned what it means like a couple days ago. Now, one thing I really don't like about this is people's response to Rain exposing all of this. I understand if you think Rain is wrong for waiting this long. I also think the same thing. But to be mad at this guy for exposing a guy as a PDF, then that is kind of insane. People in the chat are saying he's dragging it. They're saying he's doing this for views and all that. Regardless of whatever Faze Rain did, Faze Temper is still a predator, and if you're defending him, then someone has got to check your hard drives. I did a lot of talking in the previous videos, so I don't really have too much to say as of right now, as the witnesses as well as the victims hasn't released the evidence yet, but if they do, I will surely be updating you guys. These clips speak for themselves. Rain is standing on business. We got 100 Faze members versus Faze Rain before GTA 6. But yeah guys, I do want to upload content based on other current topics, but as an OG Faze fan, I just can't hold it back on uploading about this. But yeah, if you made it this far, then you must have enjoyed the video, so make sure to like and subscribe. It literally means the world to me. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.